Hello boys and girls, Dino Fleedy, bringing you some God Mode gameplay. God Mode dropped today on PlayStation Store. It's demo, obviously. You know, the full game's on there for $5.99. Bit tempted, because I do really love this type of game. But again, $5.99 is that type of game that maybe next week, week after, it'll appear on PlayStation Plus. I was tempted to get The Cave when that first came out, and I was like, should I, shouldn't I? And sure enough, boom, drops on PlayStation Plus, and now it's free. Well, free for anyone that's got PlayStation Plus anyway. Which I have, because my missus buys it me for my birthday, because she's lovely and I love her. Oh, she's so pretty. Pretty. Anyway, back down to business. God Mode. God Mode is a 4-player hard mode co-op game that can be played on your Billy Bean. But then strip poker can be played alone. It doesn't mean that that's any fun. It's a third-person, over-the-shoulder game similar to Mass Effect 3 multiplayer or even Gears of War. It's a DLC-only game for 360, PS3 and PC. But then, you know, DLC games are pretty good sometimes. You get some good ones. You get some shit ones, but you get some good ones. It's made by the Japanese developer Atlas. Atlas are a pretty decent company. They're responsible for games like Snowboard Kids, remember that? Sick game. Persona, Demon Souls, Booyah, Catherine, and Karate Kid on the Nintendo. Yeah, thanks for that, Karate Kid. Cheers, prick. I love that game. The game's a mixture of shooter and RPG with your basic leveling up elements where you can unlock weapons and appearance options as you progress through the levels. Each of the 5 levels inside the game are beautifully designed, all dripping in mythological nonsense. It's up to you and your posse to make sure that the hordes of enemies fucking regret coming anywhere near you. Regret trying to ruin your day. But from the word go, there are 2 small problems. The weapons seem a little bit weak. This is nothing major. And the characters move a little bit sluggishly. Sluggishly? Is that even a word? But yeah, anyway, it's nothing major. I personally think that Gears of War is sluggish, but then that's my own opinion. My opinion. Don't start bitching. Gears is a great game. Look, keyboard warrior, calm your shit. Don't start. There's no surprise then, for a budget game, it's very limited in content. That's not to say that it isn't great, it's just very limited in content. Beat the whole map and the team's rewarded with a trip into their treasure trove where they can grab gold, and they can fuck each other up because friendly fire's turned off, so you can shoot the shit out of people and let off a little steam. Now the big lifesaver for the game comes in the form of the Test of Faith modifier. This is a random mutator at the start of each area that might do something as small as messing with the sound, as big as switching on friendly fire, as helpful as giving everyone unlimited ammo, or as weird as just making bombs piss out of the sky until all the monsters are dealt with. Yeah. Every time the action is at least somewhat different, sometimes a little is all a mutator tries for. And that's fine. The best ones, however, encourage different playstyles. Chest and Sanctuary encourage everybody to stay close to an altar in exchange for goodies and help against enemies if they get too close. Or the more chaotic dice, in which everyone's weapon changes every few seconds, like gun mode. The range is impressive and fun to uncover. Unless desperately unlucky though, a full team should have little trouble blasting through anything that God Mode throws at them on at least the default difficulty. At this point there are 2 more settings to crank it up to, and also special masochism modes to help better players progress faster. And perhaps anyone, you know, saying that Atlas is bringing out soft games. Because masochism mode's not very pleasant. These odds come at the start of every game, scaling up and taking more damage and dealing less damage to your enemies, to every hit inflicting poison damage, each for an appropriate boost to earn gold and XP. Swearing them all and running screaming at the first Cyclops in sight is not a good way to make or keep online friends, even with a good team trying to run interference. There are of course weapons to unlock, starting with an SMG and a shotgun and ending up with the likes of the plasma pistol, the railgun and a buzzsaw, all of which are purchasable and can be upgraded using collected gold after hitting specific ranks. Every player also gets a special ability tied to a rage meter, starting with a basic shield and stepping up through the powers, like having enemies struck down from on high or being turned into friendlies on demand. It's in browsing the catalogue though that God Mode's limitations really become clear. There's not much to aspire to, and while these weapons may be effective, They're not particularly interesting given the underworld setting. A few ripped from mythology toys wouldn't have gone amiss, even if they did end up alongside the more immediately familiar conventional weapons and future technology. Cosmetic upgrades are even more restricted, limited to just a few variations on just a couple of basic outfits, and with no female character options at all. Sexist bastards. I want to see those titties. In any event, once you've run the gorgeous maps, be it with friends or pick up groups, the basic combat and co-op actions are likely to offer enough temptations to keep returning in search of God Mode mastery. Even with its various random mutations, God Mode is likely to be a short-term co-op shooter. Being cheap but not free to play is unlikely to help it in the long run. And if you keep in mind that this is a budget release when setting expectations of how many maps, guns and customization options it should contain, there's plenty of fast-paced action to be had gunning all the way through Hades. One weeping classicist at a time. It's a good game. It's going to be fun. Like say, if it appears on PlayStation Plus, we're going to be in for a winner. Otherwise though, I don't see it living that long. Maybe if you've got friends who own it, then you're going to get a lot of life out of it, but if you're just looking for random gamers, ooh, I don't know. Either way, you're best off leaving it for a couple of weeks before you make a purchase, if I'm totally honest. You could probably get on that. Like I didn't have much problem in this gameplay finding myself a group of people, but then it is just the demo at the moment. These guys all had the same things that I had. Whether or not people are really going to invest is another question. One that hopefully gets answered soon, because I really want it on PlayStation Plus. I really want this game. I do, but I'm not going to pay $5.99. And that's another thing. Why is it $5.99 and not a $5? I don't want to put fucking 10 quid in my wallet, PlayStation. I want to put £5 in my wallet. Fuck you, PlayStation, you stupid fool. This is Fleedy. Signing out.
Test of faith.